Today's recipe is a non-sausage casserole. This is my version of a sausage casserole without the sausages. This is something that we eat a lot in the winter, and there's a lot here that I'm hopefully going to be able to grow next year in the garden. Potatoes, carrots, celery and onions, garlic. Hopefully I'll be able to create this recipe virtually entirely from my own crops. The onions and the garlic go into a pan where they are softened, added a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of thyme, mix that all together, give it a few minutes before we're then going to add it to the slow cooker which we're doing this recipe in today. Add the onions to the slow cooker and then cover with 500 millilitres of a vegetable stock. When you think of a casserole, you don't necessarily think of putting peppers, butter beans and tomatoes in the recipe, but it really works well once it's done. Most of the time taken is preparing the veg really, it's the chopping, the cutting, but once you've done all the preparation then you just sit back really and it's all ready then for your supper. This is another recipe where you can play about with it a little bit. You can add other vegetables like parsnips or turnips, and you can also take away vegetables that you don't like. Not everybody likes broccoli, so you can play around with the recipe. might have overfilled the pot slightly, but it'll all cook, it'll all be good. It might spill over a little bit, but it'll be fine. Once you've added all the veg, then put the lid on the pot and let it cook on a high setting for 5 to 6 hours. After the 5 or 6 hours, I then add some gravy granules, some meat-free ones, just to thicken it up a little bit and to deepen the colour. You don't have to use this, it's just we prefer it. Same with sausages. These are plant-based sausages that I've cooked them in the oven first for 25 minutes and then I'll add them to the casserole, because if you cook them with the casserole, they'll just fall apart. So you need to cook these beforehand before adding them to the casserole. Now, personally, I prefer my casserole without the sausages. I'm not a big fan of the meats, the plant-based meats, but the rest of the family are, so I have to put them in. So I generally dish out mine first before the sausages have gone in there. I generally serve this with home cooked bread, which I'll show you a recipe on a later video. It's really simple, very quick to do and very tasty. Enjoy!